please just stay where you are. We're going to have a short program, but would love your attention. I'm Pat Brannan. I'm the co-chair for tonight's event, Going the Extra Mile. And I am also Carl Racine, the co-chair for tonight's event from Venable. Now, for those of you who know Carl, I don't even do a close approximation of an impersonation of Carl, who sends his regrets and may be able to join us a little bit later in the program. But the message from both of us is first to say, your support allowed Whitman-Walker to provide civil legal assistance to more than 2,300 individuals and families in the last year. Without you and your generosity, many of these people would not have been able to get the help they need, whether they were facing discrimination, getting access to health care, protecting their privacy, dealing with immigration issues, or making plans for the end of their life. Your contributions extend and improve the lives of thousands on their behalf. We thank you. We would also like to give special acknowledgement to our marathoner sponsors, Arnold & Porter and Hogan Lovells, a new little firm in town. We also want to acknowledge our sprinter sponsors, and please hold your applause till the end of this list. This is a wonderful, generous list of people. Aiken, Gump, Strauss, Hauer & Feld, Austin & Bird, DLA Piper, The Family Firm, I love that name, Latham & Watkins, The Legal Times, Maxor Pharmacies, McDermott, Will & Emery, Richards, Kibbe & Orb, Steptoe & Johnson, Superior Glacier, and Venable. Now, please also join me in a round of applause to thank all the contributors in your program and up on the board who made this wonderful evening and event possible. Because of all of their generosity, I'm pleased to announce that we have raised more than $150,000 for the vital work of the clinic's legal services program. Thank you. That's a significant increase over last year. Let's all forget 2009. Okay, I would like to take a moment to recognize the dedicated and hardworking members of the steering committee for this event. Please just raise your hand and wave as I mention your name. Bill McGrath, Jim Sandman, who I know is here, Paul Smith, who I know is with us, Cheryl Weiner, Rob Weiner, and Melvin White. Thank you to all of you. We also want to recognize the hard work of our host committee. There are so many people who supported this event, and it was a very eminent and long list this year. I'm not going to name them all, but they're wearing, have you noticed the code? They're wearing the red Swedish dollar horse. So please thank them as you go along, and they're listed in your program book. And finally, we want to recognize key people who are on duty, not just for events, but every day. The members of the Whitman-Walker board, the dedicated Whitman-Walker staff who are here tonight. I'd ask all of them, please raise your hand so that we can recognize and acknowledge you. It is now my pleasure to introduce June Crenshaw, the chair of the Whitman-Walker Clinic Board of Directors, and Don Blanchard, the executive director of Whitman-Walker, to present the Joel A. Tobin Memorial Award.